This time of the year, it would have been in like 2015, 2016 is when we had early high numbers, and in 2016, for example, we were fogging already by this time.
That's something that people in Winnipeg might be doing more often. That's because Winnipeg is currently outpacing its prairie counterparts when it comes to mosquito counts. Some of the city's traps pushing well into the hundreds.
It's been a wetter year than last year, so we are seeing higher mosquito numbers than this time last year. But historically, there has been years where we've seen these types of numbers at this time of year as well.
David Wade, superintendent of insect control, says while fogging hasn't started, the threshold is near, as there has to be 2 days where the city's average is over 25, which has now happened alongside a trap average of 100 in at least one of the city's 4 quadrants. And on Friday in Winnipeg's northeast quadrant, that number's at 92. The adulticiding factor analysis, which looks at things like forecasted rainfall, soil conditions, and temperature, is currently listed at medium, and it has to hit high for fogging to commence.
We're monitoring on a daily basis.
On Friday, trap averages were at 59, jumping from 29 Thursday, with more than 1,600 mosquitoes logged citywide, much higher than roughly 5 per trap logged in both Saskatoon and Regina, and it's also higher than Edmonton, who had a trap total of 249 as of June 13th.
I come out in the yard before dusk because they're just horrendous.
Sherry Raffi, working in her yard Friday, lives near some of the highest trap counts in the southeast quadrant and has for 68 years, saying it does seem like mosquitoes are worse than in the past.
We've been spoiled the last 6-7 years. It's been lovely. But we didn't have the rain in the spring like we did this year.
But if you move, usually you're okay.
Sandra Porter agrees, saying you have to choose when you go outside and have to keep moving to avoid bug bites, but says she's pleased to hear Winnipeg's reputation is being upheld by the current figures.
Really, we have a reputation for that, so I say on that level, I'm glad to hear it. On the other side, we've had a lot of standing water.
She says with the soggy spring, many people living in low-lying areas are getting ready for a rough year, with local numbers already showing an early start.
Everybody along the riverbanks would say it's going to be a bumper crop.
In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.